Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Felicia, and tonight we're making gluten-free hamburger helper. I have my kids helping out tonight. That's right, all hands on deck. We'll go ahead and stir the ground beef. You can use any protein you like. Sometimes we substitute for ground turkey. My favorite, however, is the ground beef. So we'll go ahead and just keep stirring that every few minutes until it gets nice and brown. Once it's about 80% of the way done, we'll go ahead and add our seasonings. We are using 1 tablespoon salt, 1 tablespoon pepper, 1 tablespoon onion powder, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, and about a teaspoon of beef bouillon. This is lean meat, so it doesn't produce too much fat or too much juice, but we went ahead and drained just a little bit of it. I like to keep some, instead of using butter in my dish, I keep some of the fat. I find it adds good flavor and it keeps it nice and moist. Here my daughter's adding a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce. It just adds a little bit of acidity and some nice flavor to the dish. That's optional. And next we'll add 2 cups of beef stock. I suggest using a low sodium option so you can control how much salt is in your dish. We'll bring that to a simmer. Next, we'll add some heavy whipping cream. We add about half a cup, and then we leave some on the side to add at the end. Once we have it back to a simmer, we will add about 2 cups of water. You want to bring it back to a boil before adding your choice of gluten-free noodles. Here we're adding 2 cups of noodles. I find that gluten-free noodles don't take as long to cook, so keep that in mind when you're making this dish. We'll go ahead and mix the noodles in, and then I'll set a timer for 5 minutes. We'll go ahead and cover it. Reduce the heat. Five minutes later, the noodles are about 90% of the way done, and that's what we want to see. If they're too overdone, they'll start falling apart, so they'll finish cooking with the residual heat. So at this point, you want to turn off the stove. And add as much cheese as your heart desires. We added about half the bag. mixed it in till it was nice and melted, and then slowly added the rest of the bag. You can add as little or as much as you like. I suggest a yellow blend cheese for the best flavor. Also, if you want to add a little bit of Parmesan, it adds a nice flavor as well. Here you see we added the rest of the cheese and a little bit more of the heavy whipping, as much as you like to make it the consistency you like. And this is optional, but you can add some parsley. And once it's cooled down for about 10 minutes, we'll give it a taste. Looks like it's kid approved.